Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey,
Yes,
oh, look at you. Looking
yes, I was
look
ready.
ready. Looking fabulous. Looking fabulous.
Yes, and this is the cast, the lovely cast. Yeah, we
Okay.
up here. We behind the scenes right now, just kind of, waiting to head down. Um, yeah, yeah, but they had food all set up for us and everything, so had a nice
Really?
little meal before we went on. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
well, hopefully this stays on the whole show.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna have it set up to where I can just kind of like talk through it or
Um. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. What I mean, I was going. Maybe bring you downstairs. Once we head down there, but y'all be in the hallway. I won't
ah
be able to put you. I said y'all be in the hallway.
uh-huh. Sweetie says she's coming in. Yeah.
Yep. The amazing cast of No Longer Bound.
So when the things actually gonna start?
I don't know. I guess as soon as they call us down, we just did our what we do, just kind of like a run through.
Okay.
Um, yeah, yeah, just
Okay.
like a run through. Just to kind of, but how the stage is different from how we usually practice.
Oh, okay. 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 This is exciting. This is exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. Coming
Mhm.
coming to you live from behind the scenes and backstage of
Mhm.
the production of No Longer Bound with
Yeah.
the beautiful, amazing, talented my sister, Janae Goddess Life.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the little kitties.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. So yeah. So for people that are joining in, as you can see, we are doing our Sister Talk live today. Um, not only is this a very special event, it is in honor of our Black History Month. Conversations this month. We're going to be talking about the importance of Black artists in theater. They contribute a lot into the theater world and the arts. And my sister is part of the theater world and the arts itself, you know. Um, so the program that she's about to perform in is called Longer Bound. And it is a musical and story about Juneteenth,
Mhm.
okay? And its cultural and historical integrity, okay? Yeah, so the hopes is that, the audience will go through the journey from the west coast of the month of Africa, right? Got a
Yeah.
bigger through the ending of the enslavement of the United States. Okay, so
Mhm.
this is kind of giving you a little background of what this movement is about, what the show is about. Um, and it is about the victory and celebration of the Juneteenth becoming a national holiday. Woo, woo.
Yes, yes, and about also Juneteenth 365, because
Yes,
it's like we're celebrating it that one day. We talking about
mhm.
celebrating blackness, black excellence all year round.
Absolutely, absolutely. All year round, all year round. So shows like this brings awareness to that, you know? You don't need to do this on one day, because
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, we contribute a lot, like to the art, to the theater. Our history, our culture is very, very, very thick, very rich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
I'm gonna go
talking
over
about,
the.
our contributions to
Yeah, we
to
actually
the
about to
arts
head
this
down
year.
now.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just y'all want to? My sister's actually live on YouTube. Yeah,
Hello,
cast
hello.
members.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
yeah, we're
so
just talking
excited.
about
We're so excited.
talking about no longer bound and the importance.
We're starting at 3:15. Sophie asked it's 3 something.
305.
So Sophie asked everybody to be ready and start making your way downstairs.
Okay. 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
10
Yes,
minutes.
it's almost so showtime. It's almost showtime. It's almost showtime.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
yes, yes. So
Uh-huh.
for those that have just joined in, it's a production called No Longer Bound, the musical, right? And you can see my lovely co-host Janae is a part of the production, and she was so gracious to take us behind the scenes. Our sister talk, hello, hello,
Yeah, you want to
hi.
talk about like what no longer bound means? No longer
Bound, got you kicking.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
Crazy that.
Every time I think
so
I'm like, awesome. Yeah, like I said, we got the 10 minutes.
right,
But no longer bound. It's a really fantastic show. We have, it's an array of cast members, like from 8 to 80 years old.
right, right.
Fantastic crew.
Uh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the fact that it says that the no longer bound production. Hello, hello, how are you?
We didn't got
Yeah, so yeah,
We are
YouTube
free,
live
no
right
longer
now.
bound. Every
We
day.
are no longer bound.
Yeah, she's talking about, no longer bound and the importance of shows like this and, doing just like a little behind the scenes.
Because I've had somebody come to me, like, when I start my class, I come in, like, have Black history. And somebody, when my students came to me, she said, don't they cancel that? I said, you
Hello.
can't cancel it.
You can't cancel Black
You
history.
can't cancel Black
That's right.
Sorry.
That's right. That's right. And in honor month is the proud moment to be able to bring this show to you guys, or at least talk about it. Okay, talk about the importance of the importance of
Mhm. Guys,
our
did you want to say something?
black artists. Hi.
Yes. One of our babies, Skylar.
Yes, yes, love it. Look at the babies. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, she said, you hear that? Say it again. We all we got. That's right. She said, we all we got.
That's all we got. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, yes. So for those that are joining in, yeah, this is part of our Black History Month series, Sister Talk, and my host, co-host Janae, Goddess Life is actually doing the production. Called No Longer Bound, and she's behind the scenes. Yes, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in from India. Welcome, welcome.
So we're gonna make our way down, sit down.
Okay.
That's right. Oh, and what about and our Fonda scarves, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn you down a little bit.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. So let me give you guys a little history and background of this production that we are behind the scenes that is about to start. So We Are Free, No Longer Bound is a musical, and it's more than just a story about June 19th, 1865. Hello, hello, how are you?
All right,
It-
so we're headed towards the stage right now. So
okay.
only for fun.
yes.
Okay, so we're gonna give them a moment because they are getting ready to go on stage and perform this
Yeah. Well, yeah.
amazing production. Amazing production. It's called We Are Free, No Longer Bound, right? So, um, this production is a story of the spirit of the people. Okay. It's a story of people who are no longer bound, physical or psychological enslavement. Okay. So they're no longer bound to their own hypocrisy. Okay. We're no longer bound to self hate. We're no longer bound to the confusion of who they are and whose they are. Okay. Very, very important that we understand that, right? That we are free. Okay. A man without culture is like a tree without roots. Okay. Because we are free, no longer bound. Right. Every day is Juneteenth, comes around a story of triumph. Yeah. So this is pretty much what this production is about. It's about being aware, showing that there's no need for self-hate, okay? That we shouldn't be confused about who we are and where we are, okay? In our life. So this production that my sister Janae Goddess Life has been fortunate to be a part of was established due to collaborations, right? Hello. due to collaborations with the Philadelphia Department of Parks and Recreation. Okay, so this production has been traveling around the city of Philadelphia, okay, spreading the word about being no longer bound. Okay, so in addition to the Department of Parks and Recreation being a part of this huge production, the Greater Philadelphia YMCA is a big collaborative part of it. Okay. The Northeast Philadelphia Rotary Club is a big part of this production. The Fortress Art Academy is a big part of this production as well. And the list goes on and on. I'm just going to touch on a few and highlight that the Black Male Community Council of Philadelphia is a big part of it. Okay. And the Philadelphia Juneteenth family is also a part of this production called No Longer Bound, right? They also have the DSI National Hope Collaborative that is also a part of this production. So as you can see, this is a big deal. It is well known, it's popular, and the word has been getting out about this production. Okay. And as I said earlier, as you guys may have seen, especially for those that are just coming in, my sister Janae Goddess Life is a part of this production. Okay. And we have did the month of February a little different for our Sister Talk Live because it is Black History Month, and we want to honor our heritage and our culture. Okay. So, I want to give a special highlight to the Ben Vereen International School of Performing Arts. Okay, which is very, very huge. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of Ben Vereen, but he is well known in the community. So I'll give you a little bit of background about Ben Vereen, okay? Because his School of the Art is a big contributor to the production that is being played today, okay? So considering that Ben Vereen School of Arts is a big contributor and collaborator with this production, I'm going to give you a little background about who Ben Vereen actually is for those that may or may not know. Okay, so Ben Vereen is an actor, he's a singer, he's a dancer, and he's a humanitarian who has made many contributions to the arts and to society as a whole, right? So as far as the arts is concerned, okay, since we are actually talking about the importance of Black artists in theater, okay, and art, um, he had a big acting career. So Vereen has appeared, and he appeared in many like Broadway shows that many of you might know, including a show called Sweet Charity, um, Jesus Christ the Superstar, and Pippin, for which he had won a Tony Award for. I know the production of Pippin was very big, very big. And you can probably look it up and get a little background about it and see Ben Vereen was a big part of that production. Okay, so this is like a huge honor just to have his name attached to this production called No Longer Bound. Um, he also did shows on television. You know, like so he appeared in many television shows, including Roots. Okay, that was a huge production. Okay, um, he was a part of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Okay, which was centered around a young man that actually came from Philadelphia. Okay, so like a lot of highlights for Philly today. A lot of highlights for Philly today, and the city is still reeling from when the Eagles brought home the big prize, the Super Bowl champions and stuff. Okay, so our city gave the Eagles a big celebration for that. We had a huge parade and stuff. So it's a lot of great things, a lot of great artists coming from Philadelphia. Okay, um, and Ben Vereen actually was a part of a show called Zoo Believe Zoo. I'm not sure if you heard of that. Grey's Anatomy, and Be Positive. Now, Grey's Anatomy, that was like one of probably my faves, okay? And besides the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but I was like a huge Grey's Anatomy fan. So it is exciting to know that he was a part of one of my favorite shows. Okay. But in addition to Ben Vereen being like a huge part of the theater and art, and acting, on Broadway and being on television. Like he did a lot of films too, right? Like many films, like the movie called Funny Lady. One of my faves, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? Okay, in the top 5. Okay, so what really highlights Ben Vereen for me is the fact not only was he huge in the arts and theater, that he was a big humanitarian too, and he still is. So highlighting to him because his humanitarian efforts to the celebrities for a drug-free America, which is much needed. Is much needed. We have had segments where we actually talked about, you know, the crisis and the pandemic and things like that. With drugs and things like that. So that's very enlightening to know that he's a big supporter of the contribution to the celebrities for the drug-free America. So he actually founded this organization, right, to raise money for like drug rehabilitation centers and community projects. Okay, so it's just our way of highlighting and uplifting our Black culture, our Black artists that contribute, to theater, and they are making a difference. So not only is he a part of the big screen and been on stages all around the world, but he does give back. He does give back and contribute, to his community. Okay, so he's done a lot of public speaking. Okay, so he spoke about topics like overcoming adversity, like Black history, and like the importance of education. Okay, these things really stick out and stand strong with me. in light of it being Black History Month and being able to overcome adversity. I am big on helping people push through and power through, trying to get through adversity because, my whole thing is that real life happens. Real life happens. And nobody is exempt from real life happening. Okay. So, life can be happening and being able to push through and overcome adversity, is a very, very great strength. Okay. And the importance of the education, works works hard, and resonates with me because I am in education. Okay. I am in education and I really have a passion for it. And, to know that someone notable is Ben Vereen, okay, is a huge supporter, okay, of education. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I appreciate you for doing it again. Yeah. So that was a lot of his public speaking. You know, and things that he's really a part of and things that he speaks about. Okay. Um actually done a lot of mentoring. He's actually done a lot of mentoring to like many young artists, okay, like including Usher. Okay. That's one of the artists that he has done a lot of mentoring with. He's done mentoring with artists like Andre 3000, and I'm not sure if you are aware of the artist Big Boy, uh, Outkast. Okay, he's done a lot of um, big things, big things. Yep, yep, yep. Yes. Hey Kim, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so that's just a little highlight and a background about Ben Vereen and his contribution and collaboration with this production, that is happening and taking place today. So for those that have just joined in, we are actually live behind the scenes from the production. So we are free, no longer bound. That my lovely co-host, Jen Goddess Life, is a huge part of. Okay. Yes. So, you know, she has been gracious to let us, be behind the scenes. And, he will actually goes on production like this. And in light of it, being Black History Month, okay, and we are centering our Sister Talk Live around Black History Month. Our topic today is about the importance of Black people in theater, okay? And the lovely Janae is a big part of theater today. And she's a amazing, beautiful African American woman, okay? Yes, so this is very, 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 very exciting, very, very exciting for us to bring this to you today, okay? In light of us talking about the importance of Black artists in theater. Okay. So this production that she is actually a part of today is it's a musical centered around Juneteenth. All right. So it's based around like drumming, dance, songs like jazz and spoken word, even rap. Okay. So we hope that the viewers will understand that the sacrifices that were made to end slavery in this country, as they experienced the death and the breath of the individual contributions of the arts and the culture made to the world via the African American experience. Okay. So This production has a cast that ranges from the ages of 8 and 80, up to 80 years old. So big up to this cast and this production. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah. Whew. Exciting day, exciting day. I hope everybody has been having a good Sunday so far. A good Sunday so far. Yes. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm TB from TB's Life, and my lovely co-host Janae Goddess Life is from Artistic Healing Expressions, and she is a part of this huge production today called No Longer Bound. Okay? And as I just stated before, it ranges from ages 8 to 80 years old. So big up to that. So while we're talking about the production, let me give you a little bit more of what it's about. Okay. So these collaborations like have spurred the production to create and enhance adaptation. Okay. With additional of several original songs. Okay. Did a lot of original songs, and they do a lot of new dance numbers. So, what that highlights for me is that if you are looking to catch this production, okay, no production is going to look the same, okay? So they change it up, they add new routines, they add new songs into it. So, yes, this production is well known in the city of Philadelphia. So, it's a huge theatrical presentation. So it's about 2 hours. We're not going to be on this live for 2 hours, but we're going to, try to get a chance to connect with Janae. Okay, as you can see, that the production has started. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking, let you guys take it in and hear a little bit what's going on.
Sing a song full of the faith that the darkness has gone.
You are hearing right now is the opening production, okay, of Lift Every Voice and Sing. Okay, so this is what we're hearing right now. This is how they're opening up the show, okay? So it is the Black National Anthem, okay? Considering that this production is called We Are No Longer Bound, they are starting it off with Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Black National Anthem, okay? So, included in this production is Fanga, okay? One of the oldest traditional African dances that was brought to the United States in the 1950s by Dr. Pearl Premise. Okay, so very, very cultural. This production, and I'm not sure if you can hear in the background that they have gotten started and they're singing the lovely song, Lift Every Voice and Sing. Lift Every Voice and Sing. Okay. So the choreography of Fanga, okay, was created by the legendary cultural activist, okay, Arthur Hall. Arthur Hall of the Arthur Hall African American Dance Ensemble. Okay, so it's a new musical composition entitled Ashe. Ashe. Okay, and was written by ensemble member Janet McDonald. All right, with music composed of our
Did
own
you feel it?
renowned musical director. Yes,
All right.
Bobby
We
Hewlett.
about to go
Yes,
back out
you
and do another one. So
heard this every voice is
hold
seen,
on.
your Black national anthem. Yes, so we are talking a little bit about the show and the background of the show. Yes, sounding good, sounding amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Um, so if for those that don't know, what Ashe actually means, Ashe is a Yoruba word, okay? And it's an affirmation for truth and power. So, I think you might have heard, some of you may have not, you might have heard, Ashe, Ashe, in many contexts, Ashe, okay? So if you have never knew what Ashe meant or the background behind Ashe or where the word came from, it's an affirmation for truth and power, okay? So the inspirational theme song, We Are Free and No Longer Bound, was written by Alfie Kohler, okay? So in this particular hearing the song, We Are Free, No Longer Bound. Thus, this is the title of the production. We are free, no longer bound. Yes. So, as I said before, the song was actually written by Alfie Collette in collaboration with James Solomon and Walter Story. Okay. So this is a big deal for our culture and our history. So if you are joining in, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Our Sister Talk series is centered around Black excellence, Black culture, in relation to Black History Month. Our topic for today is the importance of Black artists in theater, and my sister Janae is in the theater and the arts, and she behind the scenes of the production that she is a part of right now called "We Are Free, No Longer Bound." The screen, you see some of the cast members. Um, ready to go on for the next set. And my sister has been popping in periodically because we understand that she is live doing her thing, putting on a great show and a great, great performance for the viewers. Okay. But while she's doing that, I just wanted to just highlight the production and the importance of this production. Okay. So this production also um, contains several monologues that refer to the Emancipation Proclamation, okay, and Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence, okay. So if you were wondering the correlation between We Are Free, No Longer Bound, this is just giving you a little background of what it's about and why it's so necessary and important to have shows like this. Okay. So it places a strong emphasis on maintaining our culture and traditions from African and African American perspective. Okay. So I can't highlight enough the importance of our Black artists in theater. It's very, very, very important. And we want to uplift all the contributions that Black artists bring to theater. Okay. We want to highlight and uplift the culture. Okay. Because Black artists contribute a lot to theater and art. So the main goal of this production We Are Free, No Longer Bound, the musical, is to provide the audiences with a historical overview of the African American journey to the triumph of Juneteenth becoming a national holiday. Okay, because I'm not sure if you are aware that you know Juneteenth been around for a long time, a long time. It's June 19th, 1865, but it was never recognized as a national holiday. And for it to be uplifted and acknowledged and actually shared with the world is huge. It's huge. So this production, We Are Free, No Longer Bound, is highlighting. It's highlighting the Juneteenth, okay? And it's more centered around Juneteenth 365 because Juneteenth is not just one day. For June 19th, okay? It should last all year long, because our history is deep. The Black culture is deep, okay? Our contribution to society is very deep. So, the cast wants to portray the story, of the importance of Juneteenth and the history of it, okay? So appreciate you for being here, those that are here. I just want to give you a little highlight in the background to what we're doing because we are doing Sister Talk Live, very different today, very different today. So while my lovely co-host and sister is doing her thing in this production that is happening right now as we speak live, I am behind the scenes talking to you guys, and she will be stepping in periodically. As you see, there she is, just popped up. But as you see that this production is fast-paced, it is moving, it is grooving, and the show must go on at all times. So I am holding it down behind the scenes, okay? You guys, and for the viewers, all right, that are tuned in, to behind the scenes, okay? So let me get back to a little bit about what the goal is for production. So I left off with the goal was for audience to understand the journey, okay, of Juneteenth becoming a national holiday. Okay.
Elegant.
So
Good sound.
hi, you good?
What's next? Okay.
You get a chance to take a breath and take a sip. Looks like she's relocating our camera view. Locating our camera view.
She's on live. She's on live for YouTube behind the scenes.
Hi. Sounds like everything is going amazing behind the scenes. Sounds like everything is going amazing behind the scenes. But yeah, so it's all about Juneteenth becoming a national holiday, which is facilitating a sense of cultural awareness, belonging, ratification, and a cross-cultural experience that will provide a greater understanding of the sacrifices that were made to end slavery in the United States. Yeah, so if you were wondering what this production is about, the significance of it, that is what this is about. Okay? Our culture, our history. Okay. and the sacrifice that was made
I'm tired.
in slavery. Yes. And there is the lovely Janae. How is it going so far, dear sis?
Hey, hey, what'd you say?
How is it going?
It's going good. It's going good. You know, it's just it be you know how we practice and practice and practice. But
Uh-huh.
you know, when it's time for like actual showtime, it seems like it goes faster than it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how's the crowd? How's the crowd?
Oh, it's a full house.
Full
It's
house?
definitely a full house. Maybe I'm gonna sneak and show you a little bit of the audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we are behind the scenes of
Were you able to see the crowd?
production of No Longer Bound. Yes, yes. Y'all sounding amazing, sounding lovely. As
I'm so glad you can hear it.
y'all see Janae is in her element. She is a Black artist in theater. So as you can see, we are behind the scenes of the production, No Longer Bound. And my lovely co-host, as you can see, is a part of the production. Is part of the production because we are highlighting the importance of Black artists in theater. Okay, um, they contribute a lot. They contribute a lot to society and theater, and we are highlighting that um, centered around Black History Month. So those that have joined in, I appreciate you for being here. We are doing Sister Talk live today. A little different, a little different. I'm not sure who's all actually been a part of our Sister Talk live on Sundays. But we do this on Sundays at 3. And my sister is a part of the production No Longer Bound, which is taking place today. Okay, so she wanted us to do this behind the scenes of this production, okay, in honor of Black History Month. So again, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. I did give a little bit of background about the production and the meaning of it, okay, and what they want the audience to take from it, okay. Um, what the meaning of it is. All right. So this um production is pretty much the African American journey to the triumph of Juneteenth. Okay. It's becoming a national holiday was pretty huge. Pretty huge. So this production is actually inspired by that. Um and want to bring awareness to Juneteenth 365. The Juneteenth happens all year long, okay? Not just one day, not just one day, okay? Juneteenth has been around for a long, long, long time, okay? And it's just um received like national awareness like recently, okay? Which is being highlighted through this production, okay? Through this. So Janae should be able to like pop in periodically and just give you a little bit more about it as I talk to you behind the scenes and let you know what this is all about. Let you know what this is all about today. This is huge. This is historical. Okay, and this is much needed. This is much needed. Yes. So for the month of February, we will be highlighting a lot of Black culture and Black excellence. Okay, and the importance of it. It's highlighting and uplifting Black history. So as part of this initiative, we are behind the scenes of the production of We Are Free, No Longer Bound musical. Okay. So which is a strong emphasis on maintaining our culture and the traditions like from Africa and the African perspective. Okay. So it's my hope that you would actually look into this production. Um you can go to no longer bound .com, all right, because they actually give you a background and an overview of what it's about, the inspiration behind this production, who some of the key players was in the collaborations I just talked about, Dan Vereen, his School of Performing Art is a collaboration with this production. And I also gave you a little background Bemverine for those that may not know that it. Okay. Um, they started out this production by doing um, the rendition of Lift Every Voice and Sing, which is the national black anthem. And it includes like dance performances from like Fanga, okay, um, who is a legendary cultural activist. Okay, if you have never heard of Fanga, okay, so yes, this production, you know, does contain like several monologues that refer to the Emancipation Proclamation, okay, and the Declaration of Independence. Okay, so those that are joining me, um, we are depicting no longer the musical. Okay. Yes. So it is known. It is known, especially in the Philadelphia area. Okay. So you can also, do your research and look it up and see when it will come to a city near you. Okay. Because it has been around for a little while and they travel. Um, I think it is the hopes that they bring this production to you, outside of the city. I'm not sure where everybody is from, but we are in Pennsylvania, okay? And, um, from Pennsylvania. So, talking about was the importance of Black artists in theater, Black artists in theater. Okay, so it's exciting for us to, share this experience with you because sister is the Black artist. Okay. Um, she has been working on several productions. She's been a part of a lot of things going around in Pennsylvania, outside of Pennsylvania. She does travel. She does do her contributing to the community, to the Black culture, and it's very uplifting. And it's like a problem for me to uplift and highlight my sister who part of the theater and Black art. Okay, so on Sundays, and we do our Sister Talk live, and we try to bring it to you like with purpose, and the hope that you can take something away from our discussion and our talk. So the takeaway today is for you to see what actually goes on like behind the scenes and give a little background and learn a little bit about our culture, the richness in it, um, how Black artists contribute to it, So, this section is going to go on again next week. Hello, hello. It's going to go on again next week and the week weeks to come, because this is something that needs to get out. This is a word that needs to be shared and spread. Okay. Especially in the times that we are in now, and they talk about, no longer like being bound to like self-hate, you know, like no longer bound to like the confusion of, who you are and stuff. You know, no longer bound to like hypocrisy and things like that. So yeah, you know, I really love the fact that they're bringing this to you, emphasizing that you should not be bound. You should not be bound, to these things. It says, like, a man without culture is like a tree without roots. Okay. Like, you should dig deep into your culture, know your history. Okay. And it's productions like this that bring awareness and bring light to and culture. Okay. So this is why we thought it was important to do our Sister Talk Live behind the scenes of this production, bring awareness to it, and you get to see what my sister and co-host actually does behind the scenes. So we love coming to you, on Sundays, having our Sister Talk Live. And she's in theater and the arts. I'm an educator. So that's what comes in with me wanting to give you some takeaways and hope that you learn something from our Sister Talk on Sundays. So while she's on stage doing her thing and giving the audience a great show and performance along with the lovely other cast members that are a part of this production, I'm just behind the scenes and I am chatting with you all and telling you why we're here and what is our purpose. Okay, so we'll move on a little bit, okay, from the production and just talk about, the real life importance of like Black artists and theater. All right. So Black artists are important in theater because they bring authentic and nuanced portrayal of Black culture and history to the stage. Okay. So this helps challenge the stereotypes and it inspires social change. Okay. So that's why Black artists are important here. Okay. So let me just talk a little bit about how Black artists have influenced theater. Okay. So Black theater pretty much was in the Harlem Renaissance. All right. Where it created like playwrights and performers and educators that created like work that were centered around Black culture and experience. So that's what like the Black theater of the Harlem Renaissance was like centered around. Okay. And then they had like Black theater like after like World War II happened and like playwrights like Lorraine Hansberry and like Alice Childress and William Blackwell Branch, like they sought to establish like the Black mythology and the symbolism. Okay. So like these were like famous playwrights like after like World War II. Okay. And then you have like Black actors, like some of the Black actors actually perform in like blackface, right? To subvert and humanize the original character, right? So when you see the actors back in the day doing the blackface, it was like Okay, right? Because I think a lot of black artists weren't taken like serious, back in this time. Okay, when black theater was initially out and seen, and we had a lot of great artists come into theater. Okay, um, we had like a famous actor called named Audra McDonald that actually won like Tony awards, six Tony awards. Okay, including the first four acting awards. Or she got like the first four acting award, and her role for Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill. Okay, a Lady Day. Right? So that's a fun fact, and it's a moment in the black culture and black history, and a black artist that had a big importance in black theater, in particular, black theater. Okay. Then you have famous actor, you know, James Earl Jones, like rest his soul. He was like one of my favorite actors. You know, I follow his career. I, always took great joy and pride to watch him on stage, watch him in film. So um, he was very big and influential, like in theater. Famous black artist. Um, he had won two Tony Awards, okay, including the first for an African American in the play category. Okay, I don't know if you guys knew that. Like he won, he was the first African American to get a Tony Award for a play category. Like for his role in The Great White Hope and Fences, okay, which were two great plays. Um, I know Fences ends up coming to the big screen and movies. 'Cause, um, famous actors, the actresses actually played in that movie Census, but it originated as a play, and James Earl Jones was a big part of that play, which he won a Tony Award for. Okay, so this is just a highlight for the contributions of a lot of
So
black artists in theater.
we got a 10-minute intermission.
Okay, okay, yeah. So you get to take a break, to take a
Yeah.
breath. Yeah. Did you get some water or some liquid or something?
I need to. That's why I'm coming upstairs. I'm going to drink me some water. Yeah. Good thing that last one I was just singing. I didn't have to dance for that one.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, how you enjoying this so far? I know you can hear what's going on.
Yeah, I can definitely hear behind the scenes, like enjoying and highlighting and uplifting the lovely Janae.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Out here doing her thing.
Yeah.
A black artist in theater.
I was like, look, my jaws is hurting from just smiling and singing. Yeah, because with Ashe, with the
Yeah.
one song we do, Asheo, it's like it's really like welcoming to the audience and stuff. As we're like letting them know, the meaning of Ashe. And so we're talking, and so it's like a really like smiling the whole time as we're singing. It's like gotta massage my jaws.
Yeah, I was actually trying to give the viewers a little background of what Ashe meant. So you have
Hey,
something to add to Ashe? Me,
yeah,
y'all doing it as part of your production.
yeah. What is Ashe means? Like, it's like so shall it be, so shall it is. I know it's a Yoruba word. And she actually breaks it down too, like on stage, what it means and what it represents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you hear it sometimes and you be like, okay, what exactly does Ashe mean, right?
Um,
Yeah, he was the president.
Maxine, what is Ashe? Karina?
It's like amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what I said. That was like what I said already so far. You know what I mean? But I know like when they, when we're on stage, it's like she gives like a whole like when they say like what is Ashe? And then she goes down like she runs down a paragraph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, she like break it down.
Break it down.
Just started. Intermission is, but you're being called to the stage.
Okay. I think that's that circle dance that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just head down anyway. But yeah, that's how I understand Ashe. It's kind of like saying amen.
Amen.
It's like so shall it be, and so it is, kind of thing.
Right. Right.
So what? Yeah, I don't think I'm in this for this set though.
And you don't have to
Yeah,
go on
this
to
is
the
a
next.
circle. Yeah, they about to go on, but I'm pretty sure I am not in this. Yeah, this one of the dances that I backed out on so that I can sing.
I
So
can
sometimes,
imagine.
I be singing and dancing, and so yeah, it's like this really beautiful song that they're singing, and I wanted to sing along. So I just
Uh-huh.
kind of fell back out of this. It's just like this little, like they created like a dance circle, and then some dancers, like they highlight some of the dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so yeah, and then it's like we go right into this song right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, here I'm going to turn you around this way, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and check to see what's going on.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so while she's doing her thing, all right, I'm gonna continue on talking about the importance of Black artists in theater. Okay. So last thing I talked to you about was the late great James Earl Jones, okay, and his contribution. But they said like why are Black artists important? Like why Black artists are important, right? So Black artists help challenge dominant narratives and inspire social change. They inspire social change. Okay. Um, Black artists contribute to a more complete understanding of American history. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. All right. So we just break it down like why Black artists are important. Black artists educate, they entertain, and they empower audiences.
Yeah, and we speak to the times. We speak to, like what's happening right now. Like even like with, with the administration trying to remove Black History Month, trying to
Yes,
take away Juneteenth and stuff, it's like really right back to trying to take away our stories,
yes,
and treating us like we don't exist again. But it's
yes,
like, it's really important that we celebrate Black excellence.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Yes. And we say Black artists emphasize the importance of experiences the truth through art.
Yes.
Like you were just saying, putting our truth up. Yes, yes. So, like, these are some examples why Black artists are important. Hey, Rudy, thank you for coming in. We are behind the scenes from my sister. She's in a production called We Are Free No Longer Bound, which is a story centered around Juneteenth, the Emancipation Proclamation, and the Declaration of Independence, Juneteenth 365. We are doing our sister talk series this month based around Black History Month and Black excellence contributions that Black people bring to our society. And our topic today is the importance of Black artists in theater. And as you can see, my sister, lovely Janae, is a Black artist in theater. Yes, yes, she is. Yes, she is. A part of this lovely production. You're free, no longer bound, no longer bound. So, Rita, I truly appreciate you being here. I truly appreciate you being here. Yeah, we have been talking about it. I've been doing a little background about the production, its purpose, some of the contributors, collaborators are part of this musical.
You want to say hi and say something? You want to say something about No Longer Bound?
One of the casting crew members. Hello.
How are you?
That is in this production.
A
Yeah.
really amazing singer. One of our singers.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Nice to
Yeah,
meet you.
Miss Felicia.
Nice to meet you. My name is Felicia Wilkins.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, she's been talking about, No Longer Bound.
Oh, okay. Hey, YouTube.
How are you? Yes.
Good. About to take a little break and
Yes.
before going back on.
Yes. Oh yeah. I know you need your breaks. I'm like, yeah,
Yes.
take a break. Get some, nourishment or get some.
Exactly. Some,
Yes.
little food. Nice to meet you.
All right, you too. You too.
Yeah.
You too. Yeah, outfit shirts amazing, Rudy. Yes, they are. Yes, they
Yeah.
are. I am feeling shirts. I'm feeling them shirts. Yes, I am.
My sister.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. So usually on Sunday we do like our sister talk live every Sunday at 3:00. But when I learned I was doing this, I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just bring you on. You just do behind the scenes.
So,
Yes.
what's your claim to fame?
I'm sorry.
What is your claim to fame?
My claim to fame is bringing education to the people, informing people. Getting the word out. Try to uplift, encourage.
So you're a teacher, you're a community?
I am an educator. Yeah.
Great. And what is your favorite thing to study? Not to give anybody else, but what you love to study when the lights are out and you're on your own. What do you study?
I love to study. I love to do my background. I love to do my history. I love to dig into history. I do.
Like
Yeah.
Your heredity, your family, your ancestors?
Yeah, just Black culture as a whole.
Okay.
I like to dig down deep into people that paved the way to where we are today. The hurdles and how they became about and how they crossed the lines and how they opened the door to greatness for us to be seen and heard. So
That's great. Yeah. I learned about a new person the other day. He was a biker back in 1902 named Major Taylor.
Ooh.
Cyclist. Can you imagine a cyclist in 1902 who
Wow.
fought before, the guy, what was his name? Hank Aaron. We're talking 1902.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorite things. I like to look up obscure people that nobody would ever think of because they're not really into that field.
Right.
I think about bicycling, but
Right.
yeah, Major Taylor.
Right.
Great.
I love doing. My
What's your
name is
sister? Tamika. Oh, hi, Tamika.
Yes, okay.
Nice talking to you, Tamika.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how we see those things, right? Major Taylor, this guy was bad.
I do not need another one of those.
Lovely.
Yeah. Madam Curry, would you like to say hi? Yeah, so we are live on YouTube. Yes, it's my lovely sister Tamika of PB's Live.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. What'd you say, Mika?
I said she looked amazing. I love the earrings mentioned.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
this
you
is
very
Madam
much.
Curry.
Yes.
Yes,
Nice
she
to meet
sings,
you.
she plays the violin.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you for being a part of our production today.
That is amazing. Yes, we're talking about the importance of Black artists in theater. Y'all are rocking it right now.
Absolutely. I think it's the most important to tell our own story, to create no more Disney, no more Pixar. You know, it's time for us to have tell our own story the way we want it, you know, control our own narrative. So I'm happy
Yes.
to be here. Right
Yeah.
now I'm into my fruit. I got
Yeah.
some good stuff. I got
Uh-huh.
some strawberries, some
Oh,
blueberries,
love
some
it.
Greek
Love
yogurt,
it.
Yes.
granola,
Yeah.
She did the right thing.
some
Yes.
tea.
Yes.
Mhm.
2 more minutes and then we're back on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Nice meeting you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Little
Yeah.
goddess Ava. Ava, she's awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? So why am I not there in person? That was the original plan. You know, is we just tried to do it a little different. We just did like a little switch up on it. But the original plan that I was gonna be there back behind the scenes. But I wanted to be able to also bring some awareness to the importance of Black artists outside of the production. So we're doing it like a 2 for 2er. You know, you get to be behind the scenes of this amazing production, and I get to talk a little bit about the importance of Black artists, you know, in theater. Some actors you not heard about, and you know, some were given limelight and shine too, right? And why Black artists are important. Yeah. So she's doing her intermission, doing her breaks, and she's on stage. We get a chance to kind of talk a little bit about our topic, you know, which it kind of aligns because you know she's in theater right now and she's doing a production, so we just kind of merged the two. If that makes she says that makes sense. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So, so I get to be behind the scenes, you know, and along for the ride, just to get to meet some of the cast and crew. And I did a whole, you know, introduction about what the musical is about and the meaning and the purpose of it. And a key player that was actually a part of this production, We Are Free No Longer Bound, was Ben Vereen. I'm not sure if you heard of him, but he's well known actor. You know, he's a humanitarian. Um, yeah, so and he's a famous dancer. He's in so many different things, you know, Broadway shows, you know, on television, like including like shows like Ruth, you know, the Ruth, you know, he's done like different segments and like the First Prince of Bel Air and stuff. So yeah, so he's one of the contributors. His organization is one of the contributors to this production, which is mainly geared around like Philadelphia area because we are in Pennsylvania. So this production is centered around you know the cast and crew from Philadelphia. But it's a lot of like, you know, people that's actually like contributing and endorsing this production. We Are Free No Longer Bound. And I had gave like a little highlight of some of these you know, collaborators, like the Department of Parks and Recreation is a part of it, like the Greater Philadelphia YMCA is a part of it, the Northeast Philadelphia Rotary Club is a part of it. The Fortress Academy and Philadelphia is a part of it. You know, even the Black Male Community Council Philadelphia is a part of it. You know, on top of you know the Ben Vereen,
Already.
you know, it is a huge production. It's a big deal. It is a big deal, and you know the goal of this production is to you know give a historical overview of the African American journey. You know, to the triumph of Juneteenth becoming a national holiday, right? And it's facilitating like a sense of cultural awareness, belonging, gratification, and cross cultural experiences, right? So, and yeah, it's the hopes that they, you know, enlighten like the sacrifice, you know, that was made, you know, to end slavery in the United States. Okay, so this is why this production no, we are free no longer now, like was created and this is what, inspired, it's born. Yeah, so but I was talking about like why, the black artists are important, gave a little highlight about it. It said that it came a transformation in history of African American theater when they started experiment. So their experiment that started the transformation was when black women in theater or like the black actors were in like blackface. I kind of touched a little bit about like black actors like wearing the blackface. Um, and like the musical theater, black artists were like, creating the modern like musical theater. Like for shows like Shuffle Along and like in Dahomey where the early predecessors were a part of like the modern contemporary musical theaters and stuff like but when they started transforming, us into theater, like they was actually experimenting with it, right? Going through like the blackface and stuff. Yeah. So, I know we kind of like we touched on like why, black people are important to theater and stuff like that, but it's pretty much like during like the 21st century, there was a new generation of playwrights that were introduced like to work in the canon like of the black theater and plays, like addressing themes such as black identity, and kinship, masculinity, sexuality, like war and illusion like of the American dream. So this is where a lot of Christians actually, came, so just to try to highlight these things. Yeah. So, and they said, so like, what was the first theater in America that was actually created by black artists? It was actually a theater that was actually created by black artists. Okay. So the first professional black theater group in America was the African Company. That was the first black theater group. They were called the African Company. Their theater was the African Grove, and it was located in Lower Manhattan at Bleecher and Mercer Streets. Okay, that was the first black theater group. First black theater group that was located in Lower Manhattan. It was founded during the season of 1820 to 1821 by Mr. Brown. He just went by Mr. Brown, so nobody actually like gave his first name. But he was the one that founded the African Grove in Lower Manhattan in 1820. So that's a fun fact in Black history of like who the first black theater group was and the first company that was in theater. So our culture like really runs deep, So I talked about Ben Vereen and who he was and his contribution to this production. But I just want to like highlight and uplift other important black actors and actresses, that like paved the way and left a mark on our world, and and actually like giving back to the community. Like they're big on the big screen, or they're in plays and things like you see them, their name, but like they actually have a big contribution like to the black community. So one actor I'm going to highlight is Denzel Washington. So his real name is Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. And he's an American actor. He's a producer. He's a director, and he's been known for his dramatic roles on the stage and on the big screen. The New York Times named him the greatest actor of the 21st century. in 2020. So that is a huge accomplishment, huge accolade. Okay, to Denzel Washington. And he's also Oscar winner. Like, and he's big on like donating. Like, he's a big donor, and he's like the spokesperson of like the Boys and Girls Club, which is huge. The Boys and Girls Club of America is huge. And he's like a big donor, and he's a big spokesperson for that. So not only is he important in like Black theater in our culture, but he definitely gives back to the community. Okay, definitely gives back to the community. So big up to Denzel. Good up to his contribution. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We are behind the scenes from the No Longer Bound production that is part. I appreciate you for being here. So another important Black artist in theater that I want to highlight is Queen Latifah. So, her real name is Dana Elaine Owens. Okay, but she's known as Queen Latifah, as she's affectionately called. But professionally, she's an American rapper, she's a singer, and she's an actress. Okay. You don't hear too much about her singing and rapping because now she's doing a lot of big things, amazing things, on the big screen, shows and things. So I'm a huge fan of Queen Latifah. I am a huge fan of her. So she is actually a big giver as well. Like she's not a stranger to giving back to the community. She plays in the big show on TV called The Equalizer, which I seem to actually love. That I really love her in that show called The Equalizer. But a big supporter of like the AIDS in the community. She's a big supporter of that. So she gives back, and she is a huge supporter of research and people that are affected by that. So big ups to her. So as gracious as she is on the big screen, behind the scenes she's giving back to the Black community. And she also created the Queen Collective, which is a program that shines. Like, it's pretty much centered, in partnership with like Procter Gamble, and it's designed to help female like playwrights and filmmakers and stuff to finance, like make and distribute films. Like, so she's big with empowering like our Black females in the industry that are trying to make it big. And
What are you talking about?
Queen Latifah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She has a program called the Queen Collective. And
Wow.
it's
I was gonna say, who else is really big in the Black film? Nate Parker. He has like the Nate Parker Foundation. He brings students out. You just have to be 18. But I believe I have to do more research on it. But I had met him a few years ago in LA, and I was talking to him about ISIS and her wanting to do acting and stuff like that. And I believe he has like, I want to say like a free school, or offers like scholarships to African American students to come to, so that they can get more into film and production and all of that stuff. So yeah, so there's definitely folks that are out here doing it. Yeah, but I just wanted to give you a heads up because my battery is low.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna be closing out in a few minutes anyway, and I really appreciate you for taking us behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is one of our dancers here too. You want to say hi to my sister with YouTube Live?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we've been talking about No Longer Bound, the importance of events and shows and stuff like this, and yes.
Excellence, Black excellence is in.
Black excellence is in.
Okay, you gonna show off. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna highlight, another famous Black actor that has done big things behind the scenes, which everybody knows. You know, last but not least, the famous Tyler Perry, right? Everybody knows Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
which is an American actor and filmmaker and a playwright. You know, big on his plays, big on his plays. He's well known for his performer like Mabel Medea. You know, everybody know him as Medea. Yeah, and he actually acts like her brother Joe and the nephew Brian and stuff. So Tyler Perry's well known in the Black culture and the community. Yeah, so he's always created a lot of opportunities in the Black community, which I can't deny, and you want to give him shine for that because he pulls a lot of Black up and coming artists into like his movies and his plays. Give them some highlights and some shine. Get their name out there. Bring awareness to him. So you gotta give him big ups for that. Give him big ups because he's always trying to give back. And he's always trying to use his platform to like empower others and stuff, right? Yep. But he's well known for like giving back. Well known for giving back. And a lot of people really have gotten like notoriety and been noticed and seen based on Tyler Perry going to the Black community and pulling these people in and involving them into like his project and stuff, So, it's a lot of famous Black people, a lot of like African Americans in general that have contributed and are doing big things, in theater and in the arts and things, that may not get the shine or get the flowers and accolades that they're due, but they are like doing big things. And this is our way of like highlighting them and talk about the importance, of Black artists in theater and the contributions that they make, okay, to theater, and their impact they have on Black history and our Black culture. So, but yeah, it looks like today is going to be going and back on in a few. Yeah, we can kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, but we were basically wanted to just highlight, her amazing performance that she is a part of. And again, you can go to the No Longer Bound. You can Google it and it'll tell you a little bit. It's called No Longer Bound the Musical. No Longer Bound the Musical. And look up a little bit about it and what it's about in case you're just coming in and you missed a little bit of the background that I told you of what the production was and the purpose and the meaning was for it. You can go and look it up yourself and get a little bit of insight about it and see when they're going to be performing soon. Maybe you can catch the next performance. I know that she will be in the next show that they have coming up to next week, and they have a couple other things going on and coming up too. So I do know that much. So she's very busy behind the scenes doing her thing. An amazing Black artist in theater. Okay, as we're highlighting and uplifting our Black artists. Okay, and talking about amazing things and what they contribute, like our country into our history, in honor of Black History Month. Honor of Black History Month. So I totally appreciate everybody for joining in for our live today. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. For my returners, I appreciate you so much. This will not be possible without your support. It's always all love. And I know my lovely sister appreciates you too. We get together on Sundays for our Sister Talk Live. And as I mentioned before, that we are highlighting Black History Month, okay, and the contributions of African Americans to our history and to our culture. Okay. So if you have not done anything for yourself today, if you've not done anything for yourself today, please, please, please do something for you. I want to highlight everybody for coming in here. Shout out to Rudy. I appreciate you for joining this live today. If you can, check out Rooted in Essential Oils. He is a huge supporter. Great channel, and he, you know, he can tell you about them oils, get you right. So if you can, check him out. You can also go to my sister's channel, Artistic Healing Expressions. Not only is she behind the scenes, you know, doing her acting and her theater, she is an energy healer as well, and she can also help get you right. You know, if you have things going on, she can actually help you with that as well. She can help you with that as well. But that has been our Sister Talk live for today, and I hope that you will join us for the next Sister Talk. Again, we do this on Sundays, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your week, and I will talk to you on the next live. Everybody take care. I appreciate you.